What's up, y'all? This is Keon with Executive Cuts Landscaping, and I'm back with another video. It's gonna be a little short video. Like I told y'all, man, fall is my favorite time of the year. It's by far the best season to me. Not only is it the beautiful weather, like I say, I love the transitions and the beauty of the earth this time of year. It just make you feel great and amazing and feel grateful to be able to witness the things that you witness. So like some of the colors I was telling y'all about, like some of these streets is just magnifying, like to see the leaves on the ground and make you don't even want to even touch them. Some of them. Now we got some nasty looking leaves, but some of these streets like this, all right, but the beauty of these trees, all right, look at those colors. I mean, just beautiful. Look at these trees. Look at these trees. Look at the ground. I mean, just some of the most amazing colors that you'll ever see. And they pretty much line this block. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but when it changes into this beautiful thing. And again, this is the reason why I just love this time of year. Alright, so we talked about it before, the beauty and death, and when these trees are actually going to their death for the season is the most beautiful time when we see the most beautiful colors. Look at these colors. I mean, it's just an amazing sight. So we just want to make sure we understand the beauty and depth. So understanding that this time of year is the leaf removal season, and one thing I'm gonna show as I'm leaving out here, if I have some daylight left, I'm going to show you how you can drive up and down any particular block. I mean, it doesn't matter which block, and you'll find multiple yards that is in need of service, and how you can just put your flyers up, your business cards, whatever it is, just start putting them out so that you can start booking these people or knocking on doors if you got to. This is the time of year where you got to push hard because it's the end of the season. When the winter hits, if you don't do snow removal, you pretty much going to be done for the season. So you definitely want to be making sure that you saving your money up and getting prepared for this off season, all right? Or even finding something else to do, or start getting yourself involved in other things you can do to be able to make money in the off season. A lot of people do the Christmas lights. They transition over to Christmas lights here in Baltimore. I don't pretty much know anybody that does that. Not to say that it isn't being done, because I'm pretty sure it is, but in the Baltimore City area, most people do their own lights, and most people aren't that festive here. In most areas, we have specific areas where the people they decorate heavily, and then the ones that do decorate, they prefer to do their own decorations. So it's just a joyous thing for some people, and I don't see too many people preparing to do that. So I plan on having a Facebook Live, a YouTube Live coming up, where we discuss different things that we can do in this off season, different recommendations we can help each other out with, that we could do in this off season, different ideas, because a lot of people are getting antsy and getting worried because they know the winter's coming and they don't really have a plan. But it's not too late, because we still got a few weeks of maintenance left, all right? Because the rain is coming and the grass is still growing. So I've only had about 3 of my customers of 100 plus that actually said they want to stop services so far. So that's a pretty good ratio right now. You start kind of waning out the customers that, just like I say, like to avoid fines. They don't want to actually take care of their yards to the utmost, So, and this is a property I'm doing. Y'all know how it was the last time, but it's pretty good right now. But it's still growing pretty tall. Let me show you. So this is 2 weeks, and we're in the thick of fall in 2 weeks. This is how tall the grass and the weeds, and we're gonna get this customer again on fertilization services so that we can get some of these weeds out of this yard. All right. So the main thing would be helping each other out so we can figure out what we can do in the off season, especially for those who dived in and said this is what they're gonna do for a living, and just trying to figure out what they can do in the off season. So I got a few ideas, and we're gonna go over that in my YouTube live, which I'll probably be doing on Monday. So Monday we probably do a YouTube live where we can go over, discuss, and help each other out on different ideas we can do in the winter, and how it's helping your business and how it can help somebody who's looking to figure out what they need to do in the off season, to be able to maintain some type of income for the 3 to 4, or maybe I'll say maybe in some cases 4 to 5 months of no work. All right. So it's not over. It's a great time of year, like I say. It's the most beautiful time of the year to me. Like I told y'all, it's just my opinion. But yeah, so I just wanted to drop this video to let everybody know the winter is coming, and we need to be planning for what we're gonna do in this off season. And having a plan is gonna always be the best way for you to be able to execute. So going into it without a plan, just freestyling, that ain't how we do it. It's not just a business, this is your actual life, and having no income for 3 to 4 months can be detrimental to most people. So especially if you haven't planned for it and you haven't put aside money to be able to sustain for those months like that. All right. So we just want to, like I say, go over some things that can help each other out. So again, just make sure you're still marketing. You're riding around right now for sure. The number one thing I'm gonna tell you to do right now is to ride around, and all the yards that still need to be cut, start snatching some of those customers that can see your work right now and book you for next year. All right, and you could drive just about down any block and find work. It's no shortage of work right now. So, and it will be work for the next month or so. So you gotta be out here promoting yourself, putting it out there and marketing, having a marketing system that actually gets you new clientele and new customers. Okay, so that's something major that you should be doing, and that's just got to be a part of your business. If you're doing any kind of business, marketing is always key, regardless of what you're doing. All right. So I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Just make sure y'all, like I say, if you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. And I just want to thank all y'all for y'all support. I appreciate y'all for helping the channel grow, for helping me grow as a person. And I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Good. All right, y'all, we back. I just finished up over here. I lost daylight. So I'm still going to get you all some footage on driving around for the dollars, what I call drive for dollars, right? So what you're doing is you riding around, getting prospects or potential, looking to see who might be potential customers. Again, you can pretty much, it's on the camera, it looks light out, so it's good. You can see all those leaves falling. They'll probably wait until the leaves fall all the way off because they about halfway done down there before they either pay somebody or get them cleaned up. All right, I know how this was looking. Again, excuse me, this has been a well-maintained yard by Executive Custom Landscaping, and therefore this is why the grass still look good. All right, so again, because it's fall season doesn't mean that your customers have to look bad. So just always keep that in mind. Of course, you had leaves everywhere, but keep in mind your customers can still look good. So as potential customers ride up and down the street, next year we'll be working on yard signs, because when you get into these areas, a lot of people are scared to approach you, but if they see your sign out if your customer allow you to put it in the yard and they see your sign out in the yard stating that you're the one who takes care of the grass, they'll be more likely to give you a call. So we'll be working on yard signs. Actually this year, because we're working on next year right now. That's one thing you gotta understand. Cleaned up these flower beds, a bunch of leaves and stuff in them. Alright. These hostas are about to start dying out. Alright. They're perennial, so they'll come back next year. So some of them are dying out. So on the next go around, we're gonna just cut them out. But we still cleaned up all the weeds and stuff out of there. Weeds should be pretty much done for the season. But they could possibly keep going back. Alright. So again, it's just constantly keeping up with your craft and knowing the proper grass heights and things that you need to know to cut. You know, that's something important, knowing the height that you should cut your grass types. Alright, so that's something you need to keep in mind. Alright. Alrighty. So we got this. It's kind of dead over here. Let's get this stuff out of here. Alright. So we got this thing cleaned up as well. Like I said, they dying off for the year. Alright. What y'all see in the back here. And it's looking good back here. Back here she has a few more trees, so you see a lot more of the leaves and things like that. But we make sure we cut it down good. This customer hasn't paid for leaf removal services yet. She pretty much supports us, so she'll probably get the leaf removal service just to keep that mess out her yard. Alright, so we'll be offering that to her as well. But you know, again, just keep upselling your customers that you do have. The customers that you have right now, they trust you more than anybody that's out here that don't know you. So when you see potential opportunities, you offer those services to your customers and they will support you. Don't think they won't support you. A lot of them don't have the knowledge that you have or even know that certain things are possibilities. So you can't just assume that they know exactly everything that need to be done with their yard. So again, it's up to you to offer it to them. Alright? It's up to you to offer it. So be keeping that in mind as you're out here with your customers, upselling your current customers on any potential thing that can be done. Alright? This azalea over here, I believe it's just dead. Hasn't grown anything all year. So we might be recommending to remove this bush. Either put some fresh sod down or something to replace it. We'll figure it out what we're gonna do if the customer does go with it. It's dark out here, but this camera makes it look extremely light. Yeah, so I'm glad I can get y'all to see what's going on here. Yeah, so best time of year to remove it now. She'll probably just keep the front, but it kind of blocks her flower bed over here in the front. So she'll probably want to just take it out and leave it out, just put some fresh sod down and have it go and blend on in with everything else that's going here. Alright, so again, it's that time of the year where it's time to start making sure you're keeping your business growing. Alright, you planning for next year, this year. You're not waiting until next year to get started. So everything you plan on implementing into your business, it start right now. Alright, so what we've been doing, like I told y'all, we've been talking with our customers and letting them know that we're going to weeklies next year. So the price will go down for weeklies, but you're going to have to go every week because we're not coming back to these jungles every time. I love the overgrown property videos, but it slows me down when I got to stay at a property for 2-3 hours sometimes to get them done. And it's just not good for business. So it's evaluating your company and understand what you need to do to maximize the potential of your business, all right? So again, that's something we're working on. But I'm gonna stop it right here. Probably on tomorrow I'll get some footage of what I mean for driving for dollars and attach it to this video. So the customers are out there, they're not gonna come to you a lot of times. You have to go out and search for them. So you ride around almost any neighborhood in your area, you'll probably find at least 5 to 10 people in every block that's a potential customer. So you just gotta reach out, all right? So I'm gonna attach that to that. But I appreciate y'all watching the videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one, all right?